Hi there, I'm Sipka, and this is the Apatros review. Now, in the previous episode, I reviewed a film called Fangs, which was a directorial debut for Kelly Sandefur, a former visual effects technician who moved into directing and specialized in making family-friendly horror films. The sort of horror films that are fine for the whole family to watch. Now, the movie I reviewed in the previous episode was his first film, which was Fangs, and in this episode we take a look at his second film, which is Inhabited. Now, there is a bit of a weird coincidence here because both these films premiered in the world in Greece. Both came out direct-to-video in Greece, and Fangs, which was made in 2001 but wasn't released until 2002 in Greece, was actually released on the 25th of February 2002. While Inhabited was released in Greece 1 year exactly 1 year later, on the 25th of February 2003. Now, in America and Canada, this film came out on the 19th of August 2003. So pretty much around the time I graduated from high school. And yeah, it was a direct-to-video film. Now, it was directed by Kelly Sandefur, written by Rick Drew, produced by Joseph Broido, Kenneth Burke, and Eric Schiff, photographed by Charlie Gruhl, music by Tim Jones, and edited by Jim Miley. Both those two people worked on Fangs, and production designed by Peggy Paola. Now, the cast includes Megan Gallagher, Eric Lutz, Sofia Vasileva, Greg Sipes, Pam McCormack, Malcolm McDowell, and Peter Looney. And this was released on. Alright, what I said about Fangs, the way it was released by Flashback Entertainment as a single and a multi-pack release, you can pretty much cut and paste that for Inhabited. Same deal. Inhabited was released both as a single as part of a 10-film multi-pack by Flashback Entertainment, but not on the same set as Fangs. In fact, just give me a sec. I can't find that disc. Now for the synopsis. And by the way, the print quality for this film is decent. It's good, but don't expect anything spectacular. Now for the synopsis. Soon after moving into their new house, the Russell family begin to experience weird phenomena. Their daughter begins acting strangely, talking to invisible friends in an antique custom-built cubby house located in the backyard. Items begin to disappear. Unusual accidents occur leading to mild injuries, and the family cat is brutally killed by an invisible force. After the handyman, who arrives unexpectedly to fix the house, tries to explain the mysterious creatures having to live on the property, Mother Meg Russell begins to believe that the creatures, dangerous little elves known as the Huldre, which originate from Europe, fairies. They're fairies living in your house, have been responsible for the deaths of the previous tenants on the property decades before and are planning to kill her family because they object to her presence on her property. Or they want the daughter for themselves. She's the only one that won't kill. Now, at the same time, a psychiatrist plans to use the Russell's daughter as a guinea pig to prove his theory that the house harbors a psychosis that affects children. Now, 2 years after making his debut in the directorial field of Fangs, which I reviewed previously, visual effects technician turned family-friendly direct-to-video horror light director Kelly Sandefur returns with Inhabited, which is pretty much in the same field as Fangs was. While the film is pretty much a joke when it comes to matters of serious horror, it does however prove its worth as exactly the type of horror film you need when you're a horror fan who wants to let your children into the genre you love, but you need something that doesn't have any explicit violence or any of the naughty stuff the genre typically tends to deal with. The story is written with a good degree of skill, even though you can correctly guess where the plot twists and turns, right down to ultimately gets their backsides handed to them. From one side of the country you can see this to the other. That's how obvious it is. In fact, probably even a blind man living all the way in Antarctica can see this one coming. The monsters are not even scary enough to scare the wee ones, as these creatures, craftily depicted by actors in costumes and superimposed into the rest of the film by way of optical compositing. Remember, the Sandefur would cut Stephen visual effects before he became a director. Once they finally decide to show up in the flesh, even the weakest child in the audience will start to boast they can effectively take the little buggers out of a good quality baseball bat. Or if Aussie kids are watching this, a good quality cricket bat. The film has a decent pace that makes it hold interest and provides enough mystery to the exercise to prevent smart-ass children from guessing it too early, while the plot twists are fairly neat for this type of film. Inhabited has earned itself a C+, 5 out of 10. A passable children's horror film that parents will find to be a suitable time waster, and a good film to introduce their children to the horror genre they love, at a level suitable for the little tykes without getting too intense or nasty. Now, for gore nudity, there's a very slight degree of gore-free brutality used here for the violence, while there is absolutely no naughty adult bedroom action or exposed wobbly bits to be seen here. So Fangs and Inhabited will actually make a really good double bill. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll try and get the rest of my reviews done in the coming hour. So, yeah. If you have any questions, leave me in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer. Hope you guys are staying safe. See ya. Alright, stay safe and